Hey, welcome back to edtech by Meera, and in today's session we are going to find factorial of a number using Python recursion. Recursion you already done in the previous part, whereby we use recursion to find the sum of natural numbers, which we did last week. So this week we are going to use the same recursion to find the factorial of a number. Now you know factorial, you know what's factorial if you've done basic maths. But if you've not done, secret. If you've not done, not to worry. I just explain what is factorial, because many people get worried. What is factorial? I don't know what's factorial. What is she talking about? So factorial, don't get so worried and stressed about factorial. It's nothing. Let's say you want to find the factorial of a number, let's say 10. So what happens is it will start from 1 until it reaches the number 10. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 into 9 into 10. That's right. So it's always like this. Factorial of 4, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So basically you can either way is like 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, or 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, something like that. So and then multiply and get the sum. So that's about it. Very simple, pretty simple. And then as we go, we show you in the code editor how it's done. We get the quick result just by using the code editor in Python, using recursion. So here I'll be showing you how we do it in Replit, because this is following the 57-day of coding in Python using Replit. As I've already mentioned, I've been doing the 100 days and taking out the most important days of making beginner Python projects for code beginners in Python, and this will help you to understand Python by doing the project. This is a very simple one in which we find the factorials of given numbers using Python recursion. So it's just that about it. And once we start using the Replit, I will be explaining how we do. Okay, so see you in the tutorial. Yes, as mentioned, we are going to find the factorial of number. In this case, we have to define the factorial first, right? So define the factorial function. Define def factorial n, where n is a number that we are going to do the code for doing the factorial formula. So if n equal to 1, so that means if the value of n is 1, then you return 1. So what does this mean for this loop? If loop, once the n reaches a value of 1, the loop will stop. That is the meaning of that. And if it is not reached the value of 1, then what happens? It will find the factorial. It will give you the cumulative, the total, the sum of factorial number n minus 1 multiplied by n. So that means when you're finding the factorial, you're finding the factorial of n minus 1, right? Because I explained earlier, when you're finding the factorial of a number, let's say 4, so 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 stops there. So it's n minus 1 every time, decreasing that way in that order. Now you could set the formula as n minus 2, but usually factorial is always n minus 1. Multiplied by the number itself. So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 starts at 1. Then after that you print the factorial 10. So this is presuming you have to give a value for n, the final value, let's say 10. So it will keep on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it will give you that value of all these multiplied numbers, not the added numbers, sorry. It will be like, let's say factorial of 4. So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is what? That value will be provided as a factorial output. So now we create another variable called num. Num equals int for integer. Integer enter input, enter a number to find the factorial. Now this is given the chance to the user to give the input of a number. Yeah, this is user generated variable, so integer. So we call that variable num. So then after that, after the user gives a number, whatever to feed, we will just print factorial of the number, comma, as a string, comma, variable num. That means if let's say I feed 4, so it will say factorial of the number 4. Remember, whenever you give variable inside the statement, print statement, it shouldn't be stringed. So after the string statement, comma, then n. I haven't done it here, but I'll be doing that. But you can also do it without num. You see how it is done. Then after that, comma, factorial num. Why? Because here you're using the num, N-U-M, to enter the number to find the factorial. So you have to find the factorial of num, not n, because you already defined a factorial n. So it will keep on calling the number. So let's see. Okay, it's asking the user to input a number. I input a number. Okay, and it's okay, there was a mistake, because I think by mistake I entered it wrongly. So let's see how it's done. Okay, again, input the number, enter a number. Okay. Okay, let's see what's happening. There you go. 4 is 20. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 into 1, 24. As simple as that. Any other? So you keep on doing that. I do for 3 into 2 into 1, 6. So simple. Now when it gets bigger, it gets more complicated. I'm just showing with smaller numbers so that you understand what is a factorial of a number. Ha ha ha. In case you don't know what is factorial. Wow. It's such a big number for factorial of 100. 100 multiplied by 99, 98, 97, blah 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 blah, 88, blah blah blah, multiplied by 77 and so on, 67 until it reaches 1. Every time decreasing by 1. So that's like factorial n minus 1 multiplied by the number itself. That's the formula we fed inside, right? And that is how you get the factorial of a number. So your code is correct. That's why whatever number you're generating, you can get the output. Yeah, so now that you know how to do factorial of a number using Python recursion, do not forget to smash that subscribe button so that you get to watch, study and learn more such free Python tutorials. Okay. So just continuing to modify the print statement a bit, but that's totally up to you how you want to write. If you write this variable after the string statement num, then it's just that it's beautifying the statement so that when you print out the output, it will recall and recollect. There you go. You enter the number to get the factorial, enter whatever number. Okay. 3 factorial of number 3 is so and so is 6. 3 into 2 into 1. So it will just make it more beautiful, the printed statement. That's all. Yeah, so I'm just showing you how you can beautify your print statement. Always remember string statement and the variable, and then the whatever continue with the string statement, so that the outcome and the output will look nicer. Enter a number to get the factorial. There you go. Oh, by mistake I wrote 7 question. Okay, okay, another one. Let's say 7. So 7 into 6. 7 multiplied by 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. You already got the output. So this is how the factorial is calculated. The number multiplied by decreasing by 1 every time, you get the factorial of that number. So usually factorial is like, in this, how we calculate is the number multiplied by n minus 1, for example. The natural numbers decrementing by 1 until you reach 1, whereby it stops the recursion. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you in the next. We'll be doing day 58 of the 100 days. Smash that subscribe button. Do not forget. If you want to be more Python. So, if you want to be a Python expert, or at least be very familiar with Python as a total newbie learning Python, smash that subscribe button and make sure that you also smash that bell notification so that you get all my projects, which will specialize you from a total newbie to at least an intermediate stage and thereby to an advanced stage. But that's later on. For the time being, from newbie to intermediate. And make sure you get all these 100 days of projects for free. See you in the next with day 58, in which we'll be doing more complex Python project for beginners, complex but done simplified way. So simple that you would realize that you're learning Python, right? See you in the next.